Oh yeah! Don't stop me. Don't stop me. Oh, that is a beautiful bike. Beautiful Ducati. I love it. Smooth lines. Like the exhaust and the beautiful Ducati. Love it. Too bad he stalled the bike. Up. Nice Ducati. Awesome, awesome. That's embarrassing, but it's happened to me before. So I was talking to Gabe from engineering. We were talking and discussing cameras, little point and shoots. I kind of want to buy a new one, and he's got the Sony Alpha 6000, which is actually pretty sweet. And we were talking about you can look at them at Best Buy and whatnot. And there used to be a store called Circuit City, which is like a Best Buy, but they're out of business now. And it reminded me of a crazy, crazy story I had that happened to me in Phoenix. Crazy. So me and my lady are walking through Circuit City. This was years ago again. And down the main aisle, and coming the opposite way from us was this Hispanic dude carrying a DVD player in a box with two store associates behind him. And he was complaining about returning it, and they were saying, oh, you can't do it. And they were walking towards the customer service desk. Fast forward 15 minutes later, and I've checked out. We're walking back to our car, and we're actually behind the same guy, only the manager and two more associates are with him. And the manager is just really upset this guy. They're both kind of yelling at each other. He really wants to return this DVD player, and the manager lady is not letting him do it. And he's walking to his car down the same aisle as us, and one of the associates, this kid in high school, was kind of with us, and she yells back to this kid near us, like, get his license plate. I don't want him around here anymore. And, you know, at this point I'm thinking, oh, this is not going to be good. So I see the guy at his car, only he goes to the passenger door. It's just him. No one else is around. No one's in the car. And he goes to the passenger door, and I just give pause and kind of grab my lady's hand. I'm just like, wait a second. And he dives into the car door. Well, like, he's standing, but he just, you know, crouches in really quick. And I'm just like, what the hell is he going to pull out? And, like, if it's a gun, I'm ready to, like, dive down. He pulls out, it wasn't a bat, but it was a really thick piece of wood, just a giant piece of wood. And at this point, the kid's there, and he's like, what are you going to do, man? What are you going to do? What you doing? But he walks right up to this kid, right in front of us, and pulls back, lunges back like he's going to swing it, just whacks him as hard as he possibly could right across the head. I mean, dropped the kid right in front of us. I couldn't believe it. You know, I'm ready to... I'm, like, pulling the girl back, like, we need to get to our car. And he jumps into the car and just speeds off. So I'm calling 911. My lady runs over to the kid on the ground, and she's screaming. He's like, Matt, this kid's not doing good. Like, get 911 here as quick as possible. I'm on the phone with him. And, you know, in those instances, you know, give them the information, and, you know, minutes just crawl to seconds. You know the hospital is nearby, but, you know, this kid was in bad shape, just, you know, kind of like seizuring. I mean, it was just bad. So a group of us are standing there waiting for the ambulance to arrive. More people have showed up, and then all of a sudden, the idiot, you know, we're waiting for the police and the ambulance, the idiot customer comes back. Someone said he thought he had left his wallet or something. He just speeds right down the aisle, right next to us, and I'm ready, you know, I'm like grabbing my girl, I'm like, you know, if he starts shooting or something, or like going to get behind a car. We had no idea what he was doing. He comes by, like, I think he just drives up, looks around on the ground really quick, and before he drives off, I was just yelling to a kid, I'm like, get his license plate, you know, like, and in my mind I'm thinking, memorize it. The kid runs over to the back of his car, no joking, rips the license plate off right as the guy just hits the gas and guns it out of there. He pulled the guy's license plate off. I shouldn't laugh in that awful situation, but oh my gosh. So the police come, the ambulance comes, they do their thing, we give our statement, and I'm like, yeah, yell at this kid to get the license plate, and he literally got the license plate. Oh my gosh, it was awesome. So the police were kind of laughing at that, and it turns out later that night, it sounds like there was a standoff at his house for a little bit that night, from what I heard later. I had to go in and actually do a police lineup to identify the person, and I never really knew what happened to him after that. And probably a year later, I was back at that Circuit City, and I asked one of the clerks, whatever happened to this kid? I was one of the people there who witnessed it, and apparently he was in bad shape. Like, he had lost some speech or something, and he was in and out of hospitals. Just a horrible situation. So it's a sad story. So, but I'm just telling it to, always be aware of your surroundings, and if you're making minimum wage, don't do stupid shit, because it's not worth your life or being disabled the rest of your life. I really hope that guy got what he deserved, because a DVD player is not worth doing that to anybody. A lot of the crazy crap that goes on in this world is just not worth it. Oh my gosh, in the 6th gear, no wonder I'm revving it weird. But that's my Circuit City story. Sad, but hopefully that guy gets in trouble. Otherwise, it is a beautiful day. It's a great day to be alive and healthy. I hope you all are, and I hope you stay safe. It's going to be an awesome Memorial Day weekend. Everyone have fun. Take it easy, go for a ride, and hit subscribe. Talk to you guys later.